Cool, light is green. Don't ever forget to pay for your parking here, guys. So that's locked. Always remember to pay your parking, especially out here in the city, guys. You don't want to get those tickets. I mean, I've gotten so many, and then they're usually around $300 or $200. So always pay for parking, and always put more time than you need. So let's put the tool back. What is up, guys? So before the video starts, go ahead and check the link down below. That's where all my merchandise is available. So for those who don't know, my name is Ernesto. I work out here in the Bay Area, San Francisco, Oakland, San Jose, all the West Coast. Currently what I do is commercial refrigeration, which is on the kitchen side, you can say, which is ACs, walk-in coolers, walk-in freezers, heaters, prep tables, reaching coolers, exhaust hoods, makeup airs, things like that. I don't do residential, and I don't do supermarket refrigeration. That's a whole different area. So I've been asked what are the things I should talk about before becoming an HVAC tech. So say you're in high school, you want to become a service tech. I'm gonna go ahead and list 10 things that I do recommend you guys pay attention to before becoming a service technician. For one, there is multiple sides of the trade. There is residential, commercial, and industrial. Then there's things in between. I basically do, like I said, I do kitchen refrigeration. I don't do residential or supermarkets. Depending on what section you go to, it's completely different. It's a completely different game. If you go into the residential side, you're going to be doing more sales, more just basically basic HVAC systems. You're going to be crawling to attics, you're going to be crawling under the houses, you're going to have to be focusing on sales, things like that. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of that whatsoever. So you do have to know how to talk to customers, things like that. And then on the commercial side, a lot of the times you're just by yourself here on the roof, so you don't have to deal with a lot of customer service. You do have to talk to the manager once in a while just to let him know what's going on. But other than that, not really. So that is number one, guys. Make sure you guys know what you guys want to do. Residential, commercial, industrial. So number two, one thing a lot of people don't really pay attention to when you're signing up for school is specifically on the commercial side. I don't know about the residential area that much, but on the commercial side, you guys have to be ready for the unexpected. Be ready for the unexpected every single day. You can be going home at 3 p.m., 4 p.m., and boom, you get an emergency service call for a walk-in freezer that's going to be 8 hours long. So you just have to be ready for the unexpected. Don't tell your wife or your girlfriend that you're going to be home at 3 o'clock every single day. That ain't going to happen. So be ready for the things to happen. Things that are unexpected are going to happen, so keep that in mind. All right, guys, we're number three. This one, I think is really serious because a lot of people really don't think about it, and it's you have to be mentally strong. There's going to be times that a service call is going to beat you down so bad, you're going to be driving home with the music off, just driving completely just zombied out because it's just mentally gonna mess you up so hard. So that's number three, guys. It's super important. You guys have to be mentally strong. You can't be just giving up on every little thing. You're not gonna last whatsoever. So that's number three. Be mentally strong because this trade is gonna mentally beat you down, and physically, of course, but more mentally. All right, number four. You have to be mechanically inclined, guys. You cannot be a type of person that doesn't even know how to turn a damn screwdriver. You know what I mean? From my experience, I've always been pretty mechanically inclined. Since I was little, I'll be taking little things apart and see how they work. I mean, in this industry, guys, you have to be mechanically inclined. You cannot be just computer smart or book smart, anything like that. You have to be mechanically inclined. You have to be able to troubleshoot a system, grabbing your meter, checking voltage, basically just look at this. I mean, you have to be mechanically inclined. So that's number 4, I believe, being mechanically inclined. All right, guys, number 5, you have to be comfortable being alone. Especially on the commercial side and industrial, you just have to be comfortable being alone. Most of the times, 90% of the time, we're alone. Like, just look at me right now. I'm literally alone on a roof. Nobody's here with me. So you have to be comfortable with being alone. You can't. I mean, if you're not comfortable being alone, I recommend you guys go more into the maybe a facilities work or residential work, because you're gonna be talking to the customer a lot more. But yeah, that's number 5, guys. You have to be comfortable being alone every single day unless you work with somebody. All right, guys. Next one. This trade, it's gonna take a toll on your body. And by what I mean by that is, us commercial guys, I at least climb ladders at least every single day. Every single day I'm always climbing ladders. They can be 10 feet, they can be 20, they can be 30 feet. Every single day I'm climbing ladders. So this trade is gonna wear your body out, especially your knees, because a lot of times we're driving so much that it's gonna take a toll on your body. That's a complete fact. Another thing is that we're working in the sun all day. So you also, it will take a toll on your body in the long run. So you guys have to know that before you come into the trade. All right, guys. So the next one, you have to be comfortable not knowing. I know it sounds funny, but you have to be comfortable not knowing. In this industry, guys, especially commercial side, you can be doing this for 30 plus years, 40 years, and you will be learning something new every single day. So you have to be comfortable not knowing. So by that, you have to be comfortable with asking people for help. Don't try to be a super tech and try to spend all day on a service call that you could have called the service tech co-worker within an hour when you couldn't fix it, just to get a second opinion or a hand. Be comfortable asking for help. Be comfortable not knowing. All right, so here's another big one, in my opinion, is you have to be comfortable with working on rooftops. You have to be comfortable working on 120 degree weather. You have to be comfortable in working when it's pouring rain. Us service guys, say a freezer is down or a rack system is down for the supermarket guys, we will still be working even if it's damn pouring thunder on the roof. So just know that you're going to be working when it's 120 degrees, when it's pouring like crazy. So that's another one. All right, guys, so now the last one that I think is one of the most important ones in my opinion, be ready to gain some weight. And by what I mean by that is, a lot of times we don't bring food from home because we work so much, and sometimes it just is not going to work. So us commercial guys, we're always eating on the go. We're always stopping to drive-thrus, things like that. So be ready to gain some weight. Also, another thing that I want to add on to that one is, you're going to waste so much money on food. It's going to blow your mind. I once did the math on how much I waste like about in a month. I usually waste about $100 a week just on myself. So just make the math on for a month. It's insane how much money we waste on food. There's nothing you can do unless your wife doesn't mind cooking you every single morning, or if you're not gonna get tired of home meals. Me personally, sometimes I get tired of sandwiches from home or things like that. So that's one thing, guys, that be ready for you to waste so much money on damn food. That's something a lot of people don't talk about, is how much money we waste on food. So for all you new guys coming up, just be ready to spend a lot of money on food. So this is what I mean, guys. You have to be comfortable with working on the side of buildings. Just throwing that out there. So don't let this discourage you guys from becoming a service tech or doing commercial work, guys. This is a really good trade. It's the job that you're always going to be able to work somewhere in a different state, in a different city, anywhere. So don't be discouraged. It's a great career. Like I said, be ready for the unexpected when you do this trade. especially on the commercial and supermarkets. I believe supermarket is way harder than what we do, than what I do. So like I said, guys, don't let this discourage you. This is a great trade. I do love it. It's really hard at times, but I do love what I do. I love fixing things. I like being by myself on the roof with nobody bugging me. Alright guys, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I know it was a little bit rushed, but it's because I had to get the job done, so I didn't really have that much time. But one thing I do want to add to it is be ready to drive a lot of miles every single day. Me, I'm from the Valley and I commute every single day to the Bay Area. It usually takes me about 2 hours every day just to come to the Bay Area, sometimes more. And to go home, sometimes it takes me 2.5 or 3 hours to get home. So if you guys do commercial refrigeration, just be ready for the long drives. But yeah, I just want to point that out. But like I said, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I know it was a little bit rushed, but like I said, I had a little bit of time to do it. And if you know anybody that wants to be an HVAC-R tech, go ahead and send in the video. So like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Peace.